Uni Bushcraft, and following on from my other tag video, did the first aid tag video. I've been tagged by Andy Wragg to do the 5 C's of survival challenge, tag challenge, whatever it's called. So that's cutting, cordage, cover, container and combustion. And if you guys watched my first aid video, like I said before, the plan was to come out and do it outdoors, but I think the girls want to head off back home, and it'd just be a hell of a lot easier if I show you inside. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back and do it from indoors and show you what I use, my 5 C's. Right, see you shortly. Okay then guys, here's my 5 C's. I'm going to start with cutting, obviously. This is just a cheap Husqvarna, as I pronounce it, axe, cheap and cheerful, literally about 25 quid or something. Comes really sharp, perfect for splitting wood around camp. Obviously you've probably seen this on a lot of my videos, the trusty old Barco Laplander. It's my second one I've owned this, and to be honest it's getting ready for replacing. I think I'm going to upgrade to a Silky next. Knife wise, just a couple of Moras. That's the Pro S stainless, and this is just a regular stainless Mora. Both absolutely amazing knives for money, really good. And then just the regular Swiss Army knife, the soldier version. It's got a serrated blade on, which I'm not too fond of, but it's got a really good little saw on there as well. So yeah, they're all my cutting tools, what I use on pretty much every camp. Oh, I forgot guys as well, one quick addition. Just bought the British Army style machete. It's not an official British Army one, I don't think, but it's the exact same design. Well, I'm yet to use this one, yet to try it out, but it comes really sharp, so looking forward to giving that one a try. Right, cover. Now, I pretty much use just these two exclusively. This is the DD 3x3 multicam tarp, which I use when I'm hammocking or sometimes ground dwelling. And then on a lot of my earlier videos, I always used to favour the British Army MTP multicam basher. This is quite a bit smaller than that. I can't remember the exact measurements, and it is a fair bit heavier. So I think out of the two, I'd probably pick this one most of the time. For the money, it's a really good, sturdy, reliable tarp. As is that one, to be honest, but a bit more coverage for a little less weight. So that's my fave. Cordage, not a lot to say here, guys. I'm just pretty much just regular paracord. This is the stuff. It's not 550. It's just the, I think it's 5mm stuff. You can get a big roll of it, like a 100 foot roll for about a tenner, and it's just really good stuff. It does for everything I need for shelter making or whatever. This stuff's strong enough. This is perfect. So yeah, paracord. Combustion. This is my fire kit. I've got a little Altoids tin. In there is a piece of fat wood, a small fire steel, a lighter, and a shotgun shell that's filled with matches and a striker. That's a gift off a fellow YouTuber, Craig, or Bushcrafter. And that's just my regular small fire kit that I can take, and I'm always pretty much guaranteed to get a fire going with that. If I've got a bit more room and weight's not an issue, this is a slightly bigger one. Now this is your last ditch attempt to carry a big fire lighter, but ideally if we can get away without using that. So I've got a Mr. Scooty fire still here, that's my favourite. Another piece of fat wood, and a traditional flint and steel. And then here, that is the beast. That is another Mr. Scooty one, a fire steel. It's massive with a stash pot on end to put your tinder in, things like that. And that is a beast. That's cool. But I think this is my favourite. And obviously in here sometimes there's different like cotton wool balls in Vaseline, things like that. But that's pretty much it. That's my fire kit, Combustion. Right, and the final one, containers. Now, these are pretty much what I use on every camp. This pouch is a new addition, but here's my trusty old Nalgene, holds a litre. And then in here is the trusty old British Army Crusader cook set and water bottle. I saw someone using this on Instagram. This is the one Tyrus. It's actually a dump pouch, but it's enough to hold all your stuff. So I've got the heavy cover lid, the normal cup, British Army water bottle, and right in the bottom rear, if I can get it out. Trusty old Crusader cup. And then in there there's a couple of spoons, and this front part is a brew kit. So that is my containers. I've got the Nalgene and the Crusader. Right then guys, that's me 5 Cs vid done. Thanks very much to Andy Wragg for the nomination, mate. Really appreciate it, buddy. Tag wise, I'm gonna tag the same 3 people I tagged in my first aid one. So that's Mark, Derbyshire Bushcraft, Tiny Bushcraft 94, and RaysWildWay. So you 3 lads, let's see your 5 Cs. And again, cheers Andy for the nomination, mate, and see you all on camp very soon. See you girls.